Standing in the cold, cold rain, I don't even feel the pain. Anything to step away. I know we could both do better. Wish you would've left me here. Now I'm just controlled by fear. What's the point in our reflection if you never look in the mirror? Counting the days until you're gone, waiting for us to carry on. Oh, I'm running, what am I running from? Time's going by, but where's the time going? I tried to give you everything. You took it all and took it for granted. If you're still falling out of love, maybe it's 'cause it's not enough.
What up, people? Farsi people. Today fucking sucks. Today fucking sucks. It's gonna be a short stream. I just wanted to take my mind off shit, obviously, and play Destiny, I guess. I don't know why I'm playing Destiny, but I don't feel like I could be asked to play anything else. Hey, right. I haven't even done the weekly thing this week.
Guardian, I greet you in the light.
I don't care. Shut up.
I feel
Just tell me what I gotta do. Expedition, buried treasure, combatants. Ay. Defeat combatants in the Cosmodrome. Is that just the same as expeditions then? I'm guessing. For anyone there who is wondering about my popper, let's put him down today for varying reasons, which, you know, I'll talk about if people want to hear about it. But this was my popper when he was born. Look at him being a little cutie guy when he was little. A tiny little guy. Tiny little guy. I missed the hell out of him, man. It's so quiet in the house. It's unbelievable. I lost all my pictures. Where they gone? Down. Another picture of him when he was little. Look at him. It's fucking cute. And then we got, which one should I show? This one when he was little too. Look at him. Look at him. Man, he was so little. I can't believe how big he got in such a short time. Where's a good picture of him? A good recent picture. This is actually the last picture I ever took of him. The absolute last picture. Hey. What else we got in terms of pictures? We got this one of him lying down. Look at him. How big he is. Size of a bloody settee. 2-seater settee. Yeah, one more. I think I got one more picture. This one. One of my favourite pictures ever of him. How fucking happy he looks. Ah, well. suppose that's life sometimes. I'm going to try and talk, if you just want to watch me play Destiny while I finish off this weekly stuff and then I'm getting off. But if anyone wants to talk, I will talk to them. Let's go do this thing. What even is the expeditions? Is it the one we have to throw all the balls at the thing? Grenade abilities, solar damage, and champion foes. The fucking one thing that annoyed me today is like when one thing goes wrong, everything has to go wrong. Like everything. It took him to getting put down, and his muzzle came off somehow. And I'm the only person who can get a muzzle on him, but he's obviously very aggressive. That's one of the reasons why we had him put down. And he shredded my hands apart. Look, absolutely shredded my hands apart. This finger's been bleeding all day. It's still bleeding now. And then I went to pay £275 for the procedure. Scanned my card. They took the money, but it didn't go through, so I had to pay again. So I've lost an extra £275 until my bank can sort it out, which is just annoying.
The crew who hid their treasure on Earth was quite clever.
Oh my god, holding this bloody controller hurts.
It's been sitting right under
I don't think I've done this one. Is this like a new map? Oh, did not mean to do that, but sure. Begin drilling. Okay. I forgot my rotation and everything of what I'm supposed to do with this setup. Oh yeah, this is the slidey one of these, wasn't there? Pow. That'll do. You got that one, mate? You got it? A jammer has stopped the drill.
Looks like someone's trying to stop our drill. Get out there and wreck their jammers.
Get out there and wreck their jammers. Jammers. Oh, what am I supposed to do? I'm trying to get like a run up so I can do my slidey melee. Scurvy. No, Scurvy, come back. I love that that melee. It's so good. Didn't you quit Destiny? I did, yeah, but considering that I had to put my dog down today, I thought I wanted to just like chill out and stream. So I just thought, you know what, Destiny's an easy game to play where I don't have to think. So yeah, is that good? Is that good enough for you? How am I holding up? It's weird. It's very, very weird. Obviously watched him being put down. That was very, very difficult. You kind of get this guilt feeling of like he's looking at you as if to say like, oh, why are you doing this to me? But I know logically that didn't happen, but it was very, 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 very hard to watch. But I keep telling myself this, it had to happen. It was too aggressive. It was too he was too unpredictable, and he could have really hurt someone. And with my mum dying of cancer and the state that she's in, we just couldn't risk having him anymore. After he attacked me the other day, he tried to bite my neck. I mean, like I just showed on camera, this is what he did to me today when I was trying to get the muzzle on him to take him to the vets. This was punctured, my finger was, and it's still bleeding after 4 or 5 hours. So it's I've got to have like antibiotics and everything because of potential infection. So he never had a chance in this world. When we got him 2 weeks after we got him, COVID kicked off, so we couldn't take him out to meet other dogs and people and children, so he just became very anxious of everything. Because we were always there with him because of COVID, he could never be left alone, because you'd leave him for 5 minutes and he'd start tearing the house apart. So it was quite like an even bigger chore than probably a dog is, because of the circumstances we got him. And then obviously my mum got sick, which made it even more difficult for the fact that prior to my mum getting sick, it was basically me and my mum doing everything with him, taking him out every day, going to the park, all that stuff. And then that had to stop, and I couldn't go to the park with him because I had to look after my mum. Through all this, training was fine, but we couldn't give him all the focus and attention that he needed. But training wasn't consistent because everything that I was doing, my dad, who is a very incompetent person, was undoing it all by treating Milo aggressively. So Milo started to get aggressive, and over 2 years he kept getting more and more and more aggressive, and it was getting to the point of making that decision anyway of what to do. And we were probably going to rehome him, but the problem is that he tried to kill me, basically. I seen it in his eyes. He's a very different dog to his normal kind of playing that he used to do. Like, he used to be an aggressive player, but I seen a switch in him. Like, I saw that he was trying to hurt me. So my mum's currently in hospital right now, and when she comes out, hopefully within the next 2 weeks, we can't have the dog there potentially killing people and her, or hurting people. So we couldn't even get the chance to rehome him because waiting lists on all the homes that I called are months, and we just can't risk having him in the house. So it was a very hard decision, but we can't risk him hurting my mum. I mean, I don't want to be hurt either, like I am right now, like how much he's bit me and attacked me, but at least I can kind of deal with it. But the way he attacked me, when I saw something change in him, I'm not even going to lie, like I'm not going to try to protect myself. I had to full on kick him in the head to try to get him to stop. That's how bad it was. I had to swing my foot into his face to try to get him to stop attacking me. Did he stop attacking me? Fuck, did he? Didn't even phase him, just carried on jumping on me and attacking me. And I only did that because I saw, because normally when he attacks me, when he's playing, he's constantly looking at me in the eyes and jumping on me and trying to bite my arms, but he switched his vision and zoned in on my leg, my lower leg, and started to snarl his teeth out, so I knew he was going to try and fucking latch onto my leg. So me kicking him kind of stopped him from doing that, but he carried on attacking me, and I had to literally wrestle him to the ground and lie on him for about 2 minutes to get him to calm down and stop. Took him inside, and he was as good as gold. Like, nothing could ever happened. What do you think causes behaviour like that? Well, like I said, you know, him not being able to be a regular puppy and go out and meet other people and stuff, he became very anxious of other people and other things. Every time the doorbell rang, every time the door knocked, every time someone walked by with a dog, every time there was a cat outside, he would go fucking ballistic. So that, you know, he had a lot of anxiety built up all the time. And, you know, when you have a dog and he does naughty things, you're supposed to check them and deal with them appropriately, which is what I always used to do. But my dad didn't. My dad would hold him down onto the floor and scream in his face, pick him up and drag him outside and throw him out the back. So the dog never really truly understood what he was in trouble for. He just thought, everyone shouts at me, so he became aggressive then because he was just replicating the behavior that he was getting. you know, told my dad over and over and over and over and over again, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this. He would be like, oh yeah, okay, and he'd do it for 2 days, and then he'd just go back to being himself. We paid like £600 for a full-on proper dog trainer, like a really, really, really good dog trainer, and he worked wonders with him. But after the training finished, 2 or 3 weeks later, my dad just went back to being aggressive again. So did Milo. I've been preparing for this day for 6 months because I knew based on the circumstances of what's happening in the house that at some point he's going to have to be rehomed. But because he tried to kill me, we had no choice but to put him down. Because even if we tried to get him rehomed, he has to go to a very significant family. So he doesn't like other animals, except dogs. So maybe a good dog he might be able to live with. But if there's any other animal, he can't live with them. He's very, very weary of children, so you couldn't put him in a house with children because, you know, if he had a funny term with one of the children like he did with me, he would kill them. You could only have him with a male who is physically strong, who knows how to really handle big dogs like German Shepherds, and someone who was there more often than not because of his separation anxiety. So to find that very slim amount of people in the world right now who want a dog is nigh and impossible. So what would happen if we rehomed him is we'd have to wait a few months to get the assessor in and stuff, which obviously we can't have my mom at home with the dog after she comes out of hospital because at the moment she's in a really bad way, for those 2 months after she comes home. And the probability is that when they come and they assess him and they take him away, they're going to do more examinations on him when they have him, and then probably put him down anyway before they try to rehome him, because I'll do more tests and stuff to see how aggressive he is away from the family. And as soon as they see how aggressive he is, they're going to put him down anyway. So it just seemed like there was no other options, there was no other choices. It's one of those things where it just really fucking sucks with the circumstances, because that dog was beautiful, so intelligent, like you wouldn't believe. He really would have done well as a police dog. But so about 6 to 8 months ago, I said to my mom, I was like, this dog is never going to be okay with my dad around. And my mom absolutely loved the dog, so she didn't really want to give him up. So I was saying to her, we need to go to the police and get him to be a police dog. And Mum was like, oh no, we'll give this training a try. So we did the training, which was 10 weeks. And now he's too old to be a police dog. He's 22 months. Well, it was 22 months. So he wouldn't have been able to be trained to be a police dog. So it's a really shitty set of circumstances that just could never have worked out. The weirdest thing, and I tell you, because, you know, most people would be like, what's the words I'm looking for? Most people would be like, oh, I missed the dog brushing up on me or sitting on my lap, or, you know, the barking or the noises. The weirdest thing for me, and it really hit me when I got home, is that, like, because of how wild he was, we had to literally close the living room door all the time, because he would go out into the hallway and start chewing the walls when he wasn't being watched. I mean, you literally had to watch him 24/7. Like, that's what you had to do. So when we got home, and it just dawned on me that the door's not closed, and I was just like, oh, yeah, that's what really hit me. It just sucks. There's no good way of dealing with that situation. And like, obviously my mum's sick, as I said, but I mean, I just got rejected for my college position as well, my university position, so I now have to figure out what else I want to do with my life. And basically my life right now consists of, when I'm not at work on a Saturday, this is my day-to-day experience. I wake up about 6:30, 7 o'clock, and I check the cameras to make sure that the dog's still asleep, because he's been waking up. Well, he was. I keep saying he is. he was waking up earlier and earlier, and because he was on his own, he would start attacking things. So I was waking up earlier and earlier, or staying up all night to make sure that until my mum could go downstairs in the morning and look after him, and then I'll grab a couple of hours sleep, because in the morning is really, really good and quiet and calm, and my mum was capable of going downstairs and spending a few hours with him, so that was kind of like my only time I could sleep. But then obviously my mum got more sick, so she couldn't do that, and then the normal thing would be that my mum would go down for a couple of hours, I would sleep, I'd wake up like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, I'd help my mum with anything that she needs help with. You know, that's my job as someone who is a carer. Cleaning, all that stuff, all day, and then my mum would go to sleep, probably about 2, 3, or she'd just go upstairs anyway to have a break because she'd be absolutely exhausted. And then my day was consisting of sitting with the dog all day, making sure he was not killing anything, making sure he was happy and calm. I'd have to take him up the garden and play with him like 3-4 times a day, which is, you know, a big dog like him needs it, but because the garden is only a limited amount of space, he was never really getting a full experience of being out every day. So I would constantly be going up the garden, playing with him, running in, looking after my mum, running back out, playing with the dog, bringing him in, letting the dog sleep. When he woke up, I'd have to go back up with him because he'd be all over the place trying to play. And that was my day. That was literally my life every single day for the past 2-3 months. So now, because I need to figure out what the fuck I'm going to do with my life, because I lost my university place, I couldn't do it if he was here. So, you know, that's another reason, like, that was another factor of the choice to have him put down now instead of getting him rehomed in a couple of months, is that not only does my mum need to not have him around, she understands the importance of what I need to do with my life now, and I'm literally just stuck, or I was just stuck with the dog every single day, all day, and trust me, I absolutely loved him, and I'd do it over and over and over and over again. But because he started to get violent and angry, it became unbearable. Every day, just spending all day getting bitten and attacked, it became too much. He's but don't get me wrong though, like, I know it sounds like he's a, you know, a really bad, terrible dog. He was a really good, intelligent, happy, fun dog who just had a lot of aggression problems and anxiety. That's literally how to explain it. But I'm starting to think as well, when I think back about his life, that he had some sort of like mental problem. I know that sounds weird to say like that, but he even before, you know, people were getting aggressive with him and he wasn't trained properly, even before all that, which would have caused him to get aggressive, he had this weird thing about him where he would just be sitting around doing nothing, chilling, whatever, and then his eyes would just glaze over and he would just go blank. Like, he'd be looking around and then he'd just go, and in that moment he would just start attacking people, and that's never gone away since he was little. No matter how much training I did with him, you know, it just has these weird kind of like zone out moments where he started attacking people. And obviously the bigger he got and the, you know, the angrier that he got and the more strength that he had, it started to become very painful very quick. So he's it sucks. This is Milo, if you've never seen him before. German Shepherd Staffy. This is him looking very, very happy to be playing with his balls. He's such a beautiful dog. And that's why I just wanted to come on today and just kind of take my mind off stuff, and, you know, for a couple of, well, probably not even a couple of hours, knowing Destiny and how shit their content is. So yeah, that's the story of Milo, unfortunately. I'm gonna fucking miss him though, I really am. I mean, blessing in disguise. I could probably try and stream a bit more often now. I know that's not the most important thing in the world, but you know, without me having to look after him at these times every single day, I could potentially stream a bit more, or maybe even do a couple of videos here and there randomly, if there's any good games and stuff. So, you know, not that anyone would see that as a blessing because my channel's dead, but but still. He said, "No, thank you, I appreciate it." It's sad, but ultimately, above everything, I know that it needed to happen. So that's kind of what's carrying me through, is I know that we're better off. My mum's definitely better off. But, you know, I was thinking about it. He himself, I know he's gone now and he doesn't have consciousness, but I can't imagine the amount of pain and anguish and anxiety and stress and sadness that he was feeling every single day. No, he doesn't have to feel it anymore. Like he's free of that, which is kind of what's making me feel like I can cope a little bit, because I never want any animal or person really to ever go through like that amount of potential stress and pain, and especially my own puppy. Like, I just hope, you know, if there is anything after this world, that is just chilling and being happy. He was definitely troubled, which is just, it's just an unfortunate set of circumstances with how everything went down from when he was born and when we got him. I said to my mum multiple times, I was like, "Mum, he never stood a chance. He just didn't. With COVID, with her getting sick, with my dad being my dad, the poor dog, he just never had a chance." But I know every single interaction that I ever had with him was a good one. And that's kind of what I take solace in a little bit, for me. Wait, what's going on? Defend your oh. I like to think there's something, yeah, you know, we'll never know that obviously, but
I heard you were in the Cosmodrome.
I just hope he's okay, wherever he is.
We have
I hope he understands as well, if he has that any kind of comprehension. I hope he understands.
How is he?
Osiris is still not well.
I don't even know why, how much glimmer do you even get with this? You get 300 glimmer. 300 glimmer is what you get. That is not worth the extra materials, that is ridiculous.
Until we return, my friend.
Complete pirate hideout, the sharpshooter. Alright, let's go do that. I don't even know where that is. Oh, man. And then, so, obviously I had to go put him down. He rips my bloody hands apart because I was trying to put the muzzle on him. This is like punctured, just legit punctured. This one's just like peeled the skin back, so like under here my skin's just exposed. I go, if you didn't hear this before, I go to bloody pay for him being put down, £275. I pay on my card. It takes the money, but it doesn't complete the transaction. So I'm there like, oh okay, I've just lost £275 and I now have to pay £275 again to actually complete this transaction. Otherwise, you know, we can't leave because we haven't paid for the thing that we're supposed to pay for. So now I've got to chase up my bank and all that and do all that. I've had to go to the doctors to get bloody penicillin because of potential infection from him biting me. Like, it's just been a shit day. During this activity, your power level will be raised to 1560. Sounds good to me. Well, I mean, he went out fighting anyway. Fighting me more than anyone, but he went out fighting. And he left me with things to remember him by. You know, the thing is though, the cut and the bite isn't what hurts on my hands. It's the fact that he latched on and crunched all my knuckles and my like ligaments or whatever you call them here, and I can't, like, if I do this, it's just pure pain. Oh, what is this?
Hey, hero. Looking to grab another relic?
May I interject?
Be my guest.
The commander of this band of pirates is named Irix, and he's widely known as an expert marksman. I would not stand still long enough to test his reputation.
Ow! Behind me. Use the skeleton key. Let's do it. This looks familiar. Is this a strike from Destiny 1? No, it's a Lost Sector, isn't it? This is a Lost Sector on Mars, isn't it? Or at least the layout. Isn't it usually when you go up here there's a big fat Centurion? Yeah, it is. It's the one from Mars. Oh god. Okay. What have I got to do? Kill everything. Fine. Fine. Where's he gone? What can I get through? Oh, okay, you did have to get everything. What's up, Speedy? Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Fucking sucks. It really does. I don't know if you was here when I said it all before, Speed, but basically, you know, on the very generic level, he's got very aggressive, and with my mum coming out of hospital soon, we can't risk having him in the house and potentially killing her or attacking her. Oh, this is easy, isn't it? This is an absolutely ridiculous super now. This is. Where's he gone? Seen a video from yesterday. Sorry, you're getting the shit end of life right now. Yeah, it's not a fucking good part of my life. I'll tell you that. And if you didn't see Speed, he fucking ripped my hands up. I'm trying to get the muzzle on him today. Little shit.
No, I didn't. Isn't that exciting?
So that fucking hurts. Pugilist snapshot sights and right hook.
We have collected another
Range
relic
masterwork.
before it was able to come into Aramiscal's possession.
It's alright.
Your help
It's alright.
in studying the relics, not in our search for them.
It's actually not a terrible roll if you want to do a melee build.
So,
Snapshot sights is fine, but I'm sure there'd be a better perk if you wanted to ability stuff.
Huh. I stayed out of that.
I've got that one anyway, so it's
Good
fine.
job. Let's get this treasure tucked away.
This could have been near perfect if you had a better mag. Yeah. Is that literally it for this week? Like, is that the entire... Okay, witness the conversation in the ether tank. Let's go to the ether tank. Tell you one thing, when I've done this weekly stuff, I am gonna go to fucking sleep. Because I am so tired. It's been a tiring few days. Elixir Quarter. I'm glad they reused this area. I think it's a cool area. Wait, do I need to talk to you? No. Oh, yeah, I do.
My old friend. There's a matter I wish to discuss with you.
My people's concerns are my own. I will listen.
I hoped you'd say that. Rumor has it your new crew has been bringing back delightful baubles, pulled from the old shores.
Are you asking for a share?
Do you think me so petty? We're on the same side here. We have our eyes on the same horizon. Those relics resurfaced for a reason. The power belongs to us. We could have everything this time. We need only take it.
Your words are careless.
What? The Guardian? Huh. A trusted accomplice.
No. I did not imagine you would speak like that where I might hear you.
Come now, Mithras. I know you. Think of your
Spider's
house.
a sketchy little guy, isn't it? People seem like they should be scared of him.
We could have everything Aramis wants. Wouldn't that be some lovely payback? Huh?
You will leave that behavior in the past. You will not speak of it here beneath the great machine, or I will silence you.
Oh, it's kicking off.
There's no call for that.
Do you hear me, Rakis?
Rakis.
I hear you.
Never summon me like this again.
Spider's up to something. He ain't gonna take that shit.
Get out. We're closed.
Alright. I'm going. Who's this over here?
Boom, 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 boom. Ah, hey there, hero. Sorry, getting a little swept up in all this adventuring. I'm on debrief duty while your Elixir buddies are busy with the relics you got from Aramis's crew. Ido's researching how to tap into their power. The kid's thorough, I'll give her that. She thinks something's hidden inside him. I swear she was about to crack one open before Mithrax stopped her. Now me? I took one look and knew those things were bad news. Gave me a little shiver. Reminds me of something. From a long time ago.
I really should read the lore on the Drifter. He's such an interesting
Maybe I should
character.
do a little research of my own.
New step. Let's go back and talk to Spider, even though he just told me to get out.
I'm eager to continue our
Oh, what's this? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If it bites, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. What the hell? Hang on. I want to see what they are first.
Your glimmer is always welcome here.
Requires Titan class. Did it tell me it was like Titan and that? Oh man, that's annoying. Why is it uncommon? What the hell is this piece of armor with 1 mobility?
I'm not
The
patient,
fuck?
Spider.
What a weird ass
Here?
thing.
And he didn't say hello. How disappointing.
Oh well, I don't play the game enough to care. Ooh.
I'm eager to continue our friendship.
New step. Yay, that's the end of the weekly mission. That took me, what, 30 minutes? 35 minutes? Destiny's in such a good place. Right, that's the end of the stream, guys. If you came and chilled, I appreciate you. There's nothing else for me to really play to carry on this stream, but it was nice just to get on and chat with a few of you. I appreciate you guys. I love you. Bye-bye.